So hello everybody. Well, I come from a different world. In my daily life, I analyze sleep data, so brain activity, with machine learning algorithms. And so I work in this company called Rhythm. And today I'm going to talk to you about this project Morpheo. So what is Morpheo? So Morpheo actually is a collaborative project. So it's not only Rhythm. There are also École Polytechnique and Université Paris Descartes, which is actually a hospital. Basically we wrote a big grant. We got it. So it's from the the French states. And we have approximately 20 people working on the project right now. So it started like 6 months ago, and now with recruitment, and we are all set, and yeah, it's going quite well. So okay, so what do we want to do in Morpheo? In Morpheo, actually, what we want to do has nothing to do with blockchain. We want to do automated predictions for pathologies from medical records. So basically, you have some recordings which is taken from you. Most in our situation is brain activity during sleep, and then we want to predict what is the kind of pathology or the kind of conditions that you're in. Okay, great. So we want to do this. The problem that we have is to do accurate automated predictions, all of this big data world and this machine learning and artificial intelligence. We require a lot of data. We need a lot of them. And the problem is that when I went to hospitals and I asked them, give us your data, we're going to make something great, they said simply no, because the data are sensitive. And besides, there are so many kinds of data, it's very difficult to mix them together. So we are really in a world where, in terms of healthcare, the data is really scattered in many different hospitals. And Morpheo is here to try to bridge this gap. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to create a market. We want to create a place where you can put data, you can put algorithms, and you are rewarded for this data. And we want to do this in a really secure way. Nobody wants this data to be owned by some Google company or whatever. And so basically, this is where we use the blockchain. What we are proposing is a platform orchestrated by the blockchain, where we can secure data and we can also use them to apply machine learning algorithms. So we can use our algorithms on your data, which understand the statistical information in your data. We never know who you are, and your data are never ever revealed to anybody. So that's the idea of Morpheo. Okay, so basically, in a few words, you have data providers, data scientists who provide data and algorithms, and you have a medical doctor who is going to ask the platform, make a prediction about this condition, and so on. So the general principles that we want to have is to maintain data privacy and ownership at absolute cost, and we want to have a strong traceability of learning. We are living in a world of medical devices, and we need to prove that what we are doing is what we claim, what we claim is what we are doing. The third one is very big, but I'm not going to talk much about it. We need to handle multiple data sources. And the last point is the idea we want, with this blockchain technology, to have a way to retribute data and algorithms to incentivize people to put the data on the platform. Okay, so this is typically what the software looks like now. So it's for medical doctors, experts in sleep diagnosis. So they have all their records, they have a lot of analysis. And basically what you can see on the top, like, is called a hypnogram. It's a sleep stage classification of your night. And we do this automatically from the data that the doctors uploaded. Okay, so now comes the big question. What is the economic model with Morpheo? So it's still an ongoing discussion. So if you have things to say, I'd be happy to hear about that. But here is the gist of the idea. So we issue sleep coins. And each time a medical doctor or somebody wants to ask for a prediction, or even maybe a customer of our company, you have to pay in sleep coin. And this sleep coin is going to be channeled through different actors, those who have put the useful data, those who have put the useful algorithms, Morpheo itself to pay the developers. And what I've written here are the miners, but there are more peers. Actually, we are using the Hyperledger Fabric blockchain, and we don't really have miners, but we have peers, institutional peers, who are going to give us the trust. So basically Polytechnique, Université Paris Descartes, and we are trying to expand the network right now. And the idea is that these peers who guarantee that transactions are well set are actually rewarded, and it's an important point to create a big consortium. Okay, so one of the big questions that comes and that I ask you today is, should the price of medical predictions be regulated regulated or submitted to markets? This is a very big question because we live in a world of blockchains where you have the Ether, which is fluctuating so much, and all the cryptocurrencies are varying a lot. But would you agree that these fluctuations impact on how much you pay your automated diagnosis? So this is a big question. I have no answer for this one. But should we set up a situation where we have a kind of mathematically regulated price, where we stick the price of our predictions on the dollar, for instance, or is it like something completely free and we just invest in this sleep coin like it was only this? Or should we go into discussions with authorities, institutional bodies, in order to discuss of how to set the price? So the price of what we are selling is a difficult topic. Okay, so just briefly about the architecture of what we are doing. I know it's not technical audience, but it is still interesting. What I call the orchestrator here is the blockchain infrastructure, and so you can see that there are three other important technological blocks which need to be with it: the data client, what the user sees, the storage of all the data in encrypted form, and the computing power. So I will go very quickly through this. We store, register the data, then the orchestrator launches the workers gets the data, does the computation, registers the performance in the orchestrator, and then return the prediction. So what's important here to figure out is that the blockchain stack in our system is orchestrating the computations. We are logging in the blocks what algorithm computed on what data and what was the outcome of this. It's very much a traceability ledger saying, well, this algorithm works to diagnose sleep apnea, for instance, or this one works for diagnosing something else. And this is what we put in the blockchain. Okay, so briefly the timeline. So we started like beginning of this year. Something interesting here is that we are not starting with implementing straight away the blockchain because we want to put this the softwares in the hand of medical doctors. We actually we are building this without blockchain first, so with this orchestrator part being like a normal infrastructure, classical backend, and now we are educating ourselves in blockchain because this actually technically not so easy. And the idea is to release is to implement this from September on. Okay, so and basically we'll go from hypnogram automated detection. Hypnogram are these sleep stages to the single pathology detection, and most probably it will be insomnia, and finally we'll go to various pathology from sleep apnea, well in insomnia of course, epileptic seizures, and we can also go beyond the sleep pathologies because there are so much information in your sleep. I can figure out whether you've consumed alcohol, whether you made sports, whether you're stressed, and whether, I mean, there is a lot of information, and I know the people by their sleep. So this is also why I try to create something where you don't show me your data, so that I stay human. Okay, so it's okay for me today. Thank you all. This is my email. You can go and check out morpheo.co. Now I'm going to say the few things that I didn't say, and I know I didn't say. This is completely open source. There is nothing that we do which is like hidden somewhere, except for the medical devices procedures, which are painful. But yeah, so basically we are really much into trying to make this network grow. If you are any actor and want to participate to this, I'd be happy to discuss. Thank you very much.